Hi Libra, welcome to your super blue blood moon total lunar eclipse in Leo, 11 degrees of Leo, occurring on January 31st, and this reading will be for the week that follows up until February 7th. So for you, this is going to fall in your 11th house of the collective. Okay, so a lunar eclipse is a very powerful full moon. So everything that we associate with it in terms of the culmination of something, the ending of something, is taken to an even greater degree. And you also factor in the sense of fate stepping in and taking control. So in the 11th house, we're looking at your group of friends. We're looking at just groups that you belong to, organizations. I said the collective. So rather than everyone for themselves, the 11th house is humanity as a whole. And it's also the house of hopes and wishes, which I personally, that's what I always gravitate towards. And so you may be realizing a long desired dream, and again, I always have to say, don't look at the 31st of January. Look at the few months after that for seeing this manifestation. And if you have a planet in this 11th house, very close to 11 degrees of Leo, that might be particularly, it may increase the likelihood of something occurring due to this eclipse energy. And what else can I say? Well, I think I'm just going to leave it there. Now, how I'm going to do this reading is I'm going to pick a card for this eclipse using my Rider-Waite tarot deck, as well as a Keeper's Little Light oracle card for the eclipse. And then I'm going to do a simple 3-card spread with my Morgan Greer deck for the week that follows. So I shall begin. Okay, I'm getting a lot of dynamic cards, a lot of fire, and with this particular situation, of course, that, Leo is involved in the eclipse, so there's a fire sign for you. So who knows? But anyway, I guess I will begin. So for the eclipse energy, I got the Star card, which is connected to Aquarius. Of course, we are going to be in that, the sun will be in that sign at the time of this eclipse. But the Star card is a card of healing, a card of hopefulness, a card of maybe feeling a sense of connection with crossed over loved ones who have crossed over, and any other like spirit guides, just maybe reconnecting with your spiritual path in general. And sometimes when I get this card, and I've even gotten it, I remember getting it for myself at a time when it meant so much. I used to read for myself before I ever did it professionally. I used to pick cards for myself, and I remember this one time, and I picked the Star card, and it really moved me, because I often think of when you get the Star card in the upright position, it's almost like you've been through the dark night of the soul in some cases. and you're on the upswing. It's like, you know, when you've ever been sick with the flu, and a lot of people have, including me, and it's just like, because I never take anything, and it's like there's this one night when it's like comes to a head, and then you can see the next day, you can see proof that you're healing. That's kind of what the star card represents, is like this little glimmer of hope. And maybe it's a great big sunburst of hope that you have, based upon what has happened in your life. And, you know, with that lunar eclipse, it's just so that the energy may be very, very strongly felt. If you've ever felt a profound difference at the time of a full moon, think of this as multiplied several times over. Because it's also a supermoon too, which is, that's also supposed to increase the power of it. So anyway, in addition to that card, I got a Keepers of the Light. The Miriam, I guess it's called, Sacred Vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. You know, it's really something, because sometimes forgiveness, not forgiving someone, feels powerful. Because you feel like that animosity gives you some kind of strength, and yet it doesn't. The Miriam, which means the beloved, are twin flame angels who come as one. They are mirror images of each other. They are the angels who appeared to Mary Magdalene in the tomb of Jesus after his passing. These angels spoke directly to Mary and helped her move beyond her grief, so that she was able to commune with Jesus once more. They can help us move beyond the cloud of grief too. They heal grievances of all kinds, including ones that have been created by religion, or the idea that God does not love or accept us because of a mistake we once made. The Miriam help us remember that we don't need to ask God for forgiveness because, quote unquote, he never condemned us in the first place. There's a real opportunity for you to move beyond grief or grievance at this time. The Miriam are here, swirling their holy light all around you so that you can regain a sense of union with Spirit. You are loved beyond words. Choose to see the light of God in everyone and everything, and to love without boundaries. Honor others and honor yourself with your sacred vision. You are in a space of deep healing and forgiveness. Choose to see the light of the world. Choosing to see the light of the world will help you grow even more. So there's that word healing again, just like the star card. So, and full moons, again, which lunar eclipses are times of great purging. And so that may be on the physical level, and that may be on the energetic level. Okay, so let's look at the week ahead. In the past position, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So you may be have been a busy little beaver, and some people immersed in a project at work, or maybe training to be able to qualify for something particularly, an elevated position. Perhaps you're an intern or some kind of an apprentice, but you have this very practical energy in the past. And how does that connect with right now? Well, right now you have the Lovers. So did you meet somebody at work? I don't know, but it's interesting. The Lovers card sometimes indicates a choice, and Librans love to choose things, don't they? I'm being facetious because obviously you know that some of you can take forever just deciding whether or not to take paper or plastic, you know. But this card connects with Gemini, a fellow air sign, if that's somebody in your sights. And it can indicate a choice that you have to make. Now, this doesn't have to be a romantic choice, because I'll explain in a minute. This may be a career choice. And, you know, this card represents intimacy. So if you're doing something where you feel like you're really digging deep, and this card in the past position indicates really involved in something, but perhaps there's something else that comes along that's a choice, another job choice, and it's almost like easy street. But you have this, you know, the Eight of Pentacles is a, what do they call that? A labor of love. So you may be at a crossroads in some way, and you have to choose. Now, this may be dealing with an earth sign individual, Taurus, Capricorn, that's a usual suspect, or Virgo for you. And perhaps there's more than one person involved. And even this card, because it's a 3, can indicate 3 parties involved. But this is the outcome. And I have a feeling that a lot of Librans are looking to expand their horizons. This is a card of, number 3 is a card of expansion and a real lighthearted energy, but also very, very ambitious with the fire energy. This may be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe there's 2 people and one is earth and one is fire. The fire person will typically be more compatible with you because earth is very practical, and an earth sign person would make a great business partner. But in terms of your personal life, a fire sign person will usually stimulate you more, in more than just the physical sense. But if this is a work situation, and there's a Pentacles person, that person can definitely assist you. I just think that you are trying to launch something and also promote it, and in a big way, maybe overseas even, because the 3 of Wands can be about great expansion and travel, and this could be with your work. So, you know, this year, or most of this year, you have Jupiter in the 2nd house of earned income in Scorpio. So that can connect with your career aspirations. You may be expanding your money, but you're expanding your base too, perhaps. Okay, Libra, I hope you enjoyed this. If you'd like a private reading, please click on the link below. My website is rainandmoonastrology.com. Have a great week. Bye.